Akhyaktam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dandvaditam Gaganasadarsham Tattvamasyaadilakhyam Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigurarahitam Satgurum. So, what were we going to do now? Question answer or Kriya? What do you want?
You give us the option, then we can ask.
But there are some people here who have already taken Kriya from me. How many? Put up your hand. Quite a few. Wonderful. You must have been not practicing very well. Okay. So now we are going into Kriya. Question answer we can keep for later. Should I stop recording? No. I'll put up my hand. Okay. So, 4 basic rules before you start, before you take Kriya from me. One is, we have a new addition here. അതാരാണ് അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ പേരെന്ന്? That's okay. Fine. No problem. We are going to teach something which is confidential, but if you can keep confidence, then it is okay. Yeah. And not tell somebody what you learned, okay? So, 4 basic rules for Kriya. Actually, there were many rules, but now we have only 4. One is that you practice daily, regularly. If you take Kriya, please practice every day. If you think you cannot, don't take Kriya. It's waste of time and waste of energy and everything. So if you don't want to practice, don't take it. If you take Kriya, you should at least practice once a day. If you practice twice, it is okay, but once definitely you have to practice. And don't say, I had this to do and that to do. I was doing Rudra, Chamaka, I don't have time to do Kriya. If you have to do Kriya, take it. Otherwise, don't take Kriya. Even now you can get out of here. Not too late. You're not stuck. Yes? No? Okay. Please remember that you promised to do Kriya every day. Second, don't teach Kriya to somebody else. Okay? Even out of compassion. Sometimes compassion comes in spurts for human beings and disappears the next moment. So, don't teach Kriya for the simple reason that you don't know what you are doing and what you are teaching, and you are getting other people into trouble. And if you do, and if somebody has a problem, you have to solve it for them. Right? And Kriya is not like window shopping. I have this, I have that, I also have Kriya. Consider it as a major part of your spiritual discipline. Otherwise, there is no point. If you agree and don't do it and get into trouble, don't come to me. I'm making it clear. I can't sleep, somebody slapping me because I can't do anything about it. Okay. Frightened? Now, why I said don't teach it to somebody else is because in this era which we call Kali Yuga, everybody opens shop. And then Kriya is sold. We have nothing to sell. We're charging you for the retreat, not for the Kriya. We have nothing to sell. We don't believe that Kriya can be sold. Block letters. So, if you What happens? Somebody takes Kriya. And then 6 months later, he is a Kriya teacher. Who taught you? Sri M. So it must be authentic. So how much? $3,000. 2 I keep to myself, and 3 I send it to you. Send it to M. Can I take this call? It's my daughter's birthday.
Please wish her Baba.
No. I just take this. So, okay, so 2 rules are understood. Why? The third regulation, yama niyamas, regulation is that as far as possible, stick to the truth. Rather difficult, but try your best. In this world, we live in a world of lies, right? All the ads are lies in a different way. This is the best product, but nobody knows which is the best. We follow that, right? And so we go to the supermarket, we automatically reach out for the brand. This is the world we live in. People think one thing and talk another. So what we are trying to say, as far as possible, try to speak the truth and follow the truth. Imagine what will happen if I don't speak the truth. I might be lying to you. If everybody doesn't speak the truth, what faith do we have in people? Somebody said 1,000 years ago, you are the salt of the earth, and if the salt has lost its savour, wherewith shall it be salted? Matthew's Gospel. So, try to stick to the truth. Fourth, as far as possible, try not to cause injury to other living beings. As far as possible. If you commit a mistake, say sorry, I hope I won't do it again, and carry on with your life. That's the best we can expect. At least regret for it. Okay, 4 simple rules to be followed. Easier said than done, but to be followed. Okay, now, aim of Kriya is not to attain siddhis, where you can fly in the air, or walk on the water, or do any superhuman feats. Okay? Or cure somebody of cancer or some such thing. Nowadays everywhere they keep curing till the person is taken to the ICU because he hasn't taken any medicines anyway. So don't get into all that. Kriya is not meant for that. Then what is Kriya meant for? That's what we discussed in the morning. Kriya is meant to bring about a state of mind where all your energies are balanced, and gradually you take your mind to the essence of your being, which actually is so full of joy and blissful that we discover that this is what we were seeking all the time, in different ways. So in a way, yes, from man to Superman, but not in the cheap sense of the term. An expansion of consciousness where you are aware of everything. This is the movement, Kriya. Okay. Having said that, is there a special time for Kriya? Yes. There is a special time for Kriya. When is that? Whenever you want to do it. Of course, the best time for Kriya is early in the morning, before sunrise. But you can do it at any time during the day. There is no problem. There is one condition, which is if you had a full meal, don't do Kriya for at least 2 hours. The Kriya will be fine, but you'll get into trouble with your digestion. So at least 2 hours you have to leave after you had a full meal. You can have a cup of tea, you can have a light snack, it doesn't matter. You can have a samosa, not a big samosa. You know what I mean. Some moderation in diet is essential. Um, recently in Washington, I met a good friend of ours whose husband is a Jewish young man and she is Indian. So when they went to meet the mother-in-law, her mother, he coached him nicely to go and say, "You are the best sasuma that, that I have known." Which means what? Anyway, this guy went there and promptly said, "You are the best samosa that I have known." Samosa is a food, it's savory. Anyway, they were very happy, of course. And then, so that's the only condition as far as time is concerned. Otherwise, you can do Kriya in the night, in the day, at midnight, morning, and any special locality. All localities are good as long as there are no bad smells coming. In fact, some aghuris do Kriya in the cremation ground, so nothing is prohibited. Women can certainly do Kriya even when they have periods. There is no such stricture against Kriya. Okay. Now, people ask which direction shall I face. I'm clearing everything so that you don't ask me again. Which direction should I? You can face any direction you like because we believe that the Supreme Being is in all sides. We know any area where it is not. Apparently Guru Nanak went to Makkah and he was lying with his legs towards the Kaaba, and somebody pulled his leg and said, "Why are you turning your legs towards the Kaaba? God is there." So he said, "But please tell me where to put my legs to show where he is not, so I can turn." So in Kriya we don't have any such. You can face any direction. Make sure there's enough ventilation. And if it's nice if you face the sun when it rises. That's good. Apart from that, in the night there is no such problem, there is no sun, so you can face any direction. Or I'm saying you don't get into all this nitty-gritty. I didn't do Kriya because I didn't know which direction to do. Okay, now you need a rug or an asana to practice Kriya. And don't give it to anybody else. It's yours. Keep it with you. And when you finish your Kriya, roll it up and put it away. The husband is practicing Kriya, don't give it to the wife. The wife is practicing Kriya, don't give her asana to your husband. It's yours.